Right, so here we are in the Amphitheater in the gallery, just walking down towards the Amphitheater here, and can see that there's some wooden seatings now in. Is this the base for the?
This is the base for the seats.
The
tiering for the seats. Yep.
So on top of these, the new seats will be placed. So it's a lot more of a shallow gradient than it was previously. So it'll be much better seating in the theatre. That's great.
That gallery front has all been painted now.
Oh, fantastic!
Ready to start picking out the gold leaf.
Brilliant, brilliant. So when does this this top level of scaffolding come down?
18th of June.
18th of June, right.
18th of June is the weekend that we're coming in there.
And up there's the top of the gallery there. That'll be a separate phase of work that we'll do after the amphitheatre's been finished. But the amphitheatre will be a premium area for seating, and we'll offer a really good view of the stage, so the gallery won't have that stigma attached to it anymore.
No.
Let's have a walk around. So this has taken about 2 weeks to do. Gosh. And
the hardest bit was getting it set away right in these ones.
Yeah.
It will get comparatively easier as we go.
Okay.
But it was very difficult.
Great, because there was a lot to balance, wasn't there, between...
Well, there was a lot of the cutaway stuff here that had to be... The original concrete was cut away.
Yeah.
And it took a lot more... There was nothing to work to.
Yeah.
Each time now you've got the curve in.
Yeah.
Now you've got the curve to work for the one above, and above gets a lot easier to make that template round once you've got it there. And
you had to balance the needs of them follow the matching outline, but also
it's the spacings for the
seats.
Seats.
Space, yeah.
And get the tiering, the heights right.
Yeah.
For the viewing lines across there.
Right. Yeah. Brilliant. And that's just where the balcony for the gallery is going to be secured in. Right.
And the holes are for all the new lighting bars that go in.
Right. Goodness.
And the preparation work that is in there.
And there's a lot of rewiring to be done.
There's a lot more cabling still to go in there.
Yeah.
For all the power cables are in, but all of the AV cables, which are the control cables, go in back of there.
Gosh. Okay. There's not much you can see, because obviously we've got the scaffolding in, but if you look closely at the rear wall, you can see the proscenium arch. Proscenium arch has now been totally gold leafed, but I'm going to move away from that because I don't want to give too much away. So we'll just have a little peek down into the... That's all you can see of the stalls and the inside of the auditorium at the moment. This is we're up in the gallery now. This is the gallery as it now looks. Quite different to how probably people know it. So we're just walking across the floorboards here.
This is all the preparatory work in here.
Right.
That's the ductwork which brings the fresh air in.
Right.
And the extract to go out. All of this noggins through here is all for the new gallery bridge that's going to hang here.
Okay.
Where it's chopped out there is where there's steel connections that we made.
Right.
For the gallery bridge to hang on.
Right.
And where we've patched up here.
Yeah.
These are all the connections that we've done for the photovoltaics above.
Wow.
And then you make good all of that. And then at the back there, where the cutouts are, again, that's for the new fresh air system, blows air in through there. There's a ceiling to go in there. Yeah. So that there's continually air being moved around in here.
Amazing.
But all of that isn't seen. You know, once it's finished, you don't know all of that's in.
And the gallery bridge, will that be for the technical equipment like lighting and things like that? Yeah.
That'll hang here, and that moves up and down for the lighting there.
So this is amazing. This is all the stuff that you guys don't see, but there's a huge amount of work goes into the actual cabling, wiring, the behind the scenes sort of stuff to make the magic. It's not very easy to see in the light here, but basically this is a big tunnel part of the new air conditioning system that runs above your heads when you're sitting in the gallery, and there's a huge hole that's been cut to make room for it, but all of this will be closed up, so you'll not actually see any of it. We're just having a quick look through one of the floorboards.
That's where we were sitting before.
So that's where we were sitting in that seat.
How high up you are now?
It's a bit scary now, getting a bit vertigo. Brilliant, we're very high up indeed. So we're just up in the upper circle now, yeah, and as you can see, we've got the balcony of the gallery above us there, and that's
the tiering going in for the seats again.
Tiering's going in there, you can see, Simon says, so that looks really, really good, and that's all going to be wooden benches in no time, I'm sure. So we're just heading across to the main auditorium again. As you can see, the birdcage scaffolding still predominates, and will do until all the work is done on every level. You can see through to the safety curtain there, and you can see a little bit of the back level of the upper circle there as well. It's all going to be rebuilt. It's going to be lovely. So we're in the grand circle now. As you can see, here's more of those wires. Awful lot of wiring goes into the back, behind the scenes of a theatre. A whole jungle of wiring. And we're still in the grand circle here, and if I just pan up, you can see a very, very special part of the ceiling, which was actually uncovered unexpectedly when the old ceiling was removed. Now this is original Matcham architecture, buried deep beneath 80s refurbs, and it's great because we're able to use this as a template for other parts of the theatre design. So we know that's how Matcham designed that particular air vent. We can use it elsewhere now. It is a bit like an archaeological jigsaw, piecing all the bits together, but it's finds like that that really help us with that jigsaw puzzle. So we're just actually going out into the Grand Circle foyer now, and as you can see, it's not looking overly glamorous at the moment, but it will do soon. Everything's been stripped out to take it right back. Those little red marks there, that's where they're going to put gold leaf. So this is going to be a really amazing entrance to the theatre. And we're just going to have a little walk through into the press will know this one well. This is the Ira Aldridge room, which has also been stripped back and is going to be shown off in all its glory with those lovely big windows. So again, those red marks on the wall there aside the lamps, they're the base coat for the gold leaf, so that's going to be amazing. Some of the wallpaper samples that are being looked at to go in here, which is pretty fabulous. And a lot of the wooden structure in here was actually original anyway, so it's a case of just polishing it up, making it nice. We don't want to get rid of anything that was original. So we're just down in the stalls level now. Just a quick glance at the birdcage scaffolding, the base of it. And down there you can see the orchestra pit. And
that's where the new third elevator is going to go in.
Right. And they've been working on that this week, I think, haven't they? Preparing the ground for the installation of that elevator, which is being prepared off-site. So that'll basically mean that the stage can be extended out, but it'll also be flexible to allow for different sizes of orchestra and give great flexibility to the performers in the different productions that we get here. Just going to give you an idea for what it happens when we look up from here, from the level of the stalls. You can see we're right up to the top of the theatre, and it's pretty far. So we're down in the stalls, toilets, which are going to be the ladies' toilets in the stalls. And again, it's quite hard to make out on this camera, but you can see that there's a whole load of new, fabulous new tiling going in. And these are going to be great. So are we getting more toilets than we did before, Simon?
Yeah, there's the next door, which was gents, has changed to ladies as well.
Yeah, so more toilets for the ladies. That's what we like to hear.